Hello, housemates, and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. So here we... Oh, there is actually a cat out here. What the fuck are you doing, cat? No. You can't get in. The cat is sitting and meowing at the, like, what do you call those? The call box. I'm not letting you in, cat. Forget it. So, I've actually already done this part, but, I screwed up the recording. I was just going to start from where I'd saved and tell you, look, I'm not doing this again. But then I realized I hadn't gotten a recording of the house at King's Way, and it's important that you see all of that. So, here we go again. So, here's a house. This is the house that we are going to, that Isaac recognized from the snuff tape. Nice pool here. Hot tub thing going on. It's all drained. Bummer. Where are we going here? Is this just the way I came in? It's just a different way to come in. Alright. No. You hear that? It was a growly noise. Definitely not a cat. Alright, some tin foil over the windows. That's always a good sign. Hello. I can see blood dripping from the ceiling. That's not good. Well, we know what's in here. You know, we've seen the tape. We know what to expect, so we're not going in without a weapon drawn. Open door. Ah! Ugly motherfucker, die. So, this place is covered in blood, and there's, like, cysts on the ceiling. That's totally gross. But there is a bar of soap and numerous toothbrushes, so you can still keep clean. The shower looks pretty good. There's some bottles of shampoo there. Some books by the toilet. So, whoever... I'm just imagining a vampire on the toilet. They don't need to go to the bathroom. Why are there books by the toilet? That doesn't make any sense. Ah! No, there's another one. Where are you? Die. Die more. There's like bones strung out across the ceiling. Lots of flies. I do not appreciate this interior decorating sensibility. Here's something on the table. What did I get? What did I get? Tell me. That chair is made of skin and bone. I got a mummy wrap fetish, healing rate duration 150%. That just means that my passive heal is faster. Okay, darkness. Pointless. Whatever the hell those are sticking out of the wall, I assume they're going to be bones. Is he like making a climbing wall out of femurs jammed into the drywall? That's not going to work very well. Get out of my way, chair. My most vicious foe, a chair. Ah! Creepy paintings. A side of... Ooh. That's not a... I don't think that's a person. So maybe it's a side of beef. Ooh, blood. Delicious. Anything in the oven? No. I was hoping for some baked goods of some kind. Alright, alright. There's a ring on the table. I'm going to take that. So here's the entryway into which we saw that unfortunate young lady go in the video. Ah. That's right. You don't stand a chance against me. Head walking thing. This bathroom is not as nice as the one upstairs. Alright, downstairs we go. This is a good part. This is fun. So, prepare yourself. There's that dude. no.
Blood hangs heavy on
God,
the air.
someone else who doesn't like me.
Young, too. Squirming larva of the wretched brood who stole their immortality. Tell me, child, are you scared? Do I frighten you? Is my knowledge of you unnerving?
So this dude is creepy as shit. This is a vampire. These are the Tzimisce. If you've seen some of the loading screen lore bits, this is, Clan Tzimisce, the flesh crafters. He's the guy who's making all this shit. And they really don't like the Tremere. And he just told you what I told you in an earlier episode, that the Tremere stole their immortality. They were not vampires originally, they were like mages. What the hell is going on around here? This place is a madhouse.
Oh, child of Cain.
Don't talk to me like
The
that, dude.
sights in this haven pale in comparison to my ancestral estate. Comfort is a custom, and all of this artifice brings me closer to my home. Do not fear for my furniture, young one.
You're the one who made the tape, aren't you?
Oh yes, the tape. Merely a test. Certainly not intended to fall into mortal hands. Fortunately, we are in the capital of mortal trickery and illusion. So did the tape drive you to find me?
Yep.
From whence flows your longing, child?
I don't know, really. What's going on down here?
To gouge out the eyes of the Camarilla.
Ow.
The sewers are clogged with my creation.
Man, the sewers were already clogged with shit, literally, beforehand.
Or drive the Nosferatu from their pestilent nests. Without the sewer rats to guide them, the Camarilla will be blind to the Sabbat's designs.
Uh-huh. He's a member of the Sabbat who doesn't like us. Oh, you're one of those Sabbat assholes. And this is your plan?
It is not for me. It's for the will of the Sabbat.
Sure, whatever.
The Camarilla is stunted, dead and festering in the womb. Good only as pawns of the fathers. Even now, they answer the call of the Ancient and seek to free him from his torpor.
The Ancient?
He slumbers within the Ankaran sarcophagus. One of the fathers whose return shall hearken the reckoning. Gehenna is at hand, and the Camarilla are unwittingly speeding us all toward our doom.
So, remember, the Camarilla officially denies the existence of these ancients, these antediluvians, the fathers, as Dude here has called them. The Sabbat is an organization which believes in these ancient vampires and is trying to avoid the end times where the old school vampires come back and eat all their children. I mean, that seems reasonable enough, but the Sabbat are a bit unrestrained, as you can see. So the Tzimisce not only craft like the little nasty head dudes that we've been fighting, but also themselves, right? So he doesn't look like this naturally. He was a vampire, looked regular, excuse me, like I did, and then purposefully warped himself into this monstrous appearance. They embrace their nature, as they say. Yeah. Maybe not. What about these creatures? Did you make them?
Blessed creatures.
Blessed?
I have broken through their mortal crust and drawn from them their greatest strength. Mutability. I coax bone, weave flesh, and lay sinew tight until it strains to lash out.
Where did you get the raw materials for them?
Illegals, mongrels, half-bloods, and caitiff, the bane of society, kindred and kin. They are as of little consequence to authority as they are to me. It is a culling of sorts.
Man, so much classism in the vampires. Oh, no one cares about those people. They're not really people. Man, gross. These machines you create are brutal, broken, and ugly. Like your face.
Perhaps, but they are exquisitely functional. Still, there's an uncanny elegance to even this, my most mercenary of designs.
Sure. It must have been a lot of work to create these machines.
Not too much for those of us able to give the gift of metamorphosis, young one. I know you have a cold appreciation for the aesthetic of my creation.
You don't know shit, dude.
I see awe and longing in your eyes.
No. You see a longing to kill you, jerk.
Now, Camarilla Whelp, let me see you fight your nature in the face of those who have embraced their beast. Deny yourself Cain's gifts and be torn asunder by my minions.
You asked for this. Alright, so we gotta hack him to bits. He's just gonna teleport around, that's all he does. In the meantime, we just have to deal with his little head people. Chill out, dudes. So, I mean, it's not that hard, as long as you can withstand the punishment they put out by having, you know, enough armor, or, like, if you're a different clan, you can have, what's it called? The Fortitude Discipline. This isn't too bad. So you just hack on him for a while. I pretty much ignore those dudes. They're not that much of a problem. They can corner you occasionally, which can be a bit irritating. But you can see, we're doing the damage that we need to. Ow. See, that's what I was talking about with the cornering. We are getting a little, Oh, I frenzied. Oh, damn! I should just frenzy more often. I tore him to bits with that. Well, I didn't deny myself Cain's gifts, dickweed. So now we just gotta beat on him until, yeah, he left. We confronted the Tzimisce. Now we just gotta finish off these two things. Ow. Die. So you can see how you could die there if you weren't paying attention. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, I got some juice from the Odious Chalice. And that made me feel better. Now we're going to go down into the sewers. So like I said, I've actually already recorded this, and it didn't go through. In this restoration patch that we have, there's a shortcut so that you don't have to go through all the sewers. I am going to avail myself of this shortcut this time. There's nothing of story consequence in the sewers. I mean, there's some flavor stuff about how long weird shit's been going on in the sewers, and how the LA Department of Water and Sewage has, you know, been like losing investigators down here since the 30s, and how some mysterious pressure on the mayor's office forced certain parts of the old sewers to be blocked off. That's all you really learn in terms of story down here. And there's just so much obnoxious fighting against this Tzimisce's creations. I mean, there are different things than the little head beasts that we see. There's some bigger, nastier mobs, but again, I don't know if it's really worth it to show you all that. I can always come back through here at some later juncture and look at that stuff if people so desire. No, this doesn't lead anywhere. So basically what you have to do is you have to find your way into the lower parts of the sewers. We're trying to find the Nosferatu to kind of, you know, tell them that we've destroyed the source of those nasty critters that have been keeping them where they are. Yeah, so you can hear those little head beasts around all the time. So what we're doing now is trying to find the shortcut. What's up, dude? Ow. Yeah, there's just a ton of these. In the first sections, there's just a ton of these guys running around. And then later there are big fat dudes with hook hands that shoot these green energy blasts at you, which slow you and do a good bit of damage. Then there are these big, like, gross ladies. Yeah, here's the bricked over sewers. Oops. Big gross ladies who just hit really hard. Initially you fight one of them as a little mini boss. And then there's a couple of them, and you either have to sneak by them or fight them in the, hey, come here, in the sewers. Alright. Is this where I need to go? Yeah, the real obnoxious part about the sewers, and why there is a shortcut in the first place, is it's just really hard to get around. It's very maze-like. I don't think I'm going the right way here. It's very maze-like, and it's just irritating with all the enemies. Especially if you're not a tough character, you can die. No, this was not the right way to go. This is showing us where we need to go. Ah. When you're in these like tunnel areas, you want to make sure you're in first-person mode, or else the view gets a little bit wonky. Such a long little tunnel. I'm going so slow. Crouching. Vampires, a lot of their regenerative powers must go to fixing their knees. Alright, where am I going? Go in the thing. I'm getting all gross too. Gotta wash my sweet jacket. I've mentioned before how huge my dry cleaning bill must be. I'm always crawling around in muck and fighting gross exploding monsters. Are you where I want to go? No. Oh, hello. You want some? Come here. I want to fill up my blood chalice. That's right, come here. Ow. Yeah, that's right. I got your friends, and I'm coming for you. Ugly. Whatever the hell you are. I don't want to deal with you. That's a dead end anyway. My blood is reflective. Check this out. I like light up the wall red. That's pretty cool. It's because it's magic blood. You know, usually you don't want your blood to be on the outside of your body, but we just sort of like put it all out there. Alright, this is where we're going to go. Here is the shortcut. You do have to actually like hack this thing. It's not an automatic thing that you can do. I don't know. See, like hacking skill 4 isn't even enough to get there. So but hacking skill 6 is. Alright, shortcut enabled. Is there anything else in this computer? No. Alright, so shortcut it is. Hey, I unlocked that. No, maybe I didn't. I have to actually type the unlock command. There we go. So I don't know exactly where this takes us. I imagine it takes us right into the Nosferatu lair, so let's check this out. I actually have no fucking idea where this is. This is an entirely new little section. Okay, there's Coca-Cola. Interesting. There's a dead homeless dude. Bunch of rats. Ah! Okay, here's one of the fat dudes. So I have no idea what to expect down here, actually. So they're pretty tough. And they'll hook you pretty hard. Okay. So I gotta go through this door. There's a lever. Hey. Pull the lever. Did I just open that door out there? What the hell is going on? How does this shortcut work? Okay. Another door. Okay. So it's a bit more elaborate than I thought it was going to be. Okay, they're going to make us fight a little boss. So I think... Okay, it's like they took the interesting parts of the, that you would miss. No, get back. This is a time against her. Ah! No, run. Against her. Ow! Guns are pretty useful. So this is the gross lady I was talking about. You can see she takes quite a lot of damage. There we go. Right, yeah, so this is not the same area in which you'd usually fight her as a boss, but the mechanic's the same. She throws dead officer chunk looking dudes at you. Do I need to pull this lever? I just assumed so. All right. Okay. So whoever, they put a lot of work into this shortcut area. It's not just like taking you straight to this place. Jump and you'll land near our shore for when you want to sneak inside without coming across the boss, Mitnick. Okay. Jump, huh? Well, that doesn't sound promising. Jumping into, you know, something I can't see. What's over here? Nothing. All right. Looks like it's time to jump into the unknown. Whee! Okay, and now we're in the Nosferatu Warrens. That we would have spent an episode or so in the sewers, so that is quite the shortcut that we just took. All right, so if you stand around in the Nosferatu sewers, you hear lots of creepy-ass whispering. They do actually say things. I don't know exactly what they say. They say weird stuff. Need to get a maid. or a cleaning service up in here. There's something around somewhere to pick up for a quest later, I feel like. Hello? What are those lights even connected to? Don't step in the water here. It's a bad plan. There's a dead vampire. Maybe that's to tell you this water is dangerous. That's what they're going for there. Again. There's a little jump over some dangerous water you have to do here. So they have a quaint little place here, the Nosferatu. Skull decorations. Creepy laughter. All right, here's an interesting character.
What? Oh, you did not just try to put a trace on me. All right, take it back. Oh yeah. I hope you backed on that server tonight. Boss is gonna be real pissed when his mom starts getting the love letters from porn sites.
Hello?
What? Oh yeah, hold on a sec. Oh my god, are you kidding me? What are you using for security down there at Trash 80? Guys, it's called encryption. This is too easy. I'd let you off the hook, but stupidity always brings out the asshole in me.
Hey there.
Alright, yeah. Just 1 minute. No, nothing to worry about. Just a harmless email. Not a self-replicating embedded virus or anything. Wow, you really opened it. I can't believe you just opened it. What kind of a freaking idiot just opens it?
Maybe I'll just come back later.
Well,
Uh.
yeah, sorry. The name's VtMB. I'm in charge of computer systems, network security, that kind of thing. You're the new kid, right? LaCroix's boy. Surprised you actually made it down here.
Surprised? What do you mean?
I've been following your progress on the cameras. Handled yourself pretty well with all of the creepy crawlers in the sewers. Like a bad sequel to Chad up there.
You saw that? I could have used some help up there.
Nothing I could do from here. Those old sewer systems are wired with punch cards and vacuum tubes, built back in the technological dark ages. Sorry, but I don't do analog movie.
Alright, whatever. Look, I got a few questions.
Go ahead.
So, I'm looking for Gary.
Yeah, he knows why you're here. LaCroix must be pissed. But I hope you're not here looking for some payback. LaCroix knows better than to mess with Gary, sheriff or no sheriff.
I'm just here to talk. Where can I find him?
His room is just down the hall. You'll probably find him there. Or maybe he'll find you.
Alright, I've got a few more questions to ask you.
Go ahead.
So, tell me about this place.
What, the Warrens? Not much to tell. Just a bunch of us living down here, trying to stay off the radar. It ain't pretty, but it's home. Gary's the big man on campus. He's running the show.
So, place looks pretty empty to me.
There's more of us than you'd think. They're around. But you won't see too many of the brood down here. But they'll be watching you.
Great. I have a few questions.
Go ahead.
Tell me what you do.
Me? Like I said, I'm the resident tech head. Keep this place wired to the outside world. Gary wants me to keep it close on the street. At the same time, I'm supposed to be upgrading the network.
Upgrading what? What were you going to say?
Nothing. Forget about it. Like I said, just some network stuff.
Yeah, right. So, what do you have to do?
I'm trying to add a few more network hubs in the city so we're covered in case of emergency. But Gary doesn't want anyone leaving until this whole thing with LaCroix blows over. Which basically leaves my freaking cheese hanging in the wind.
Maybe I can help you out.
Yeah, you do that. Man, that would really help me out. I could hook you up along the way. Make it worth your while. I got access to all kinds of goodies.
I'm in. What do I need to do?
I need a little time to set things up. Technical details. I'll send an email to your haven and tell you what needs to be done. That's all you need to know for now.
All right. By the way, how did you end up down here, Mitnick?
Me? Before all this, I was a hacker. Good one, too. There wasn't a system I couldn't crack. Telcos, DOD, you name it. One time, I emailed the president all the nuclear missile activation codes. And the FBI was shitting their pants. But one day I ran across the system. Totally dark. Unbelievable security. I fried 3 laptops trying to bust it. I worked on it for months. Didn't sleep much at all. I'd almost given up. But I caught a lucky break one night and finally broke in.
Yeah? What was it?
It was Phwop database. Not even a really important one either. Which was probably the only reason I cracked it. I dug around for a while, got totally freaked out, and I unplugged. 2 hours later, guess who shows up at my door? Gary. And voila, here I am.
So, how's life, unlife, since then?
Are you kidding? I love this shit. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna win any beauty contests, but I wasn't too good looking before anyway. Now I get all the cool new toys, plus I just happen to get to live forever. Not a bad deal if you ask me.
I guess. Thanks for the story, but I'm out of here. So, Mitnick, the resident tech head, is happy with his unlife. You know, he is now the apotheosis of kind of basement-dwelling nerd hacker, as he lives in, like, an underground cave system. A real troll now. Alright. Who else is around here? Oh, yeah. So here's a name that you might recognize from earlier. Well, we'll see.
Bitch, I can't believe she got the cover of Glamourella this month.
Who got the cover of what?
I mean, just look at her. Too fat, big teeth, and her complexion. Does she wash her face with a cheese grater?
Slow down, cowgirl. Who exactly are we talking about here?
I mean, like anyone ever knew what 20 sessions was before I left the scene. She'd still be a fluff girl at Vivisection, making $10 a stiff if I was still around. Ugh.
And who are you exactly?
Oh, right. You probably don't recognize me with this whole Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing I've got going on here. My name is Imalia.
So, Imalia is the name of a model a poster of whom we saw in Carson the Bounty Hunter's apartment, and that was the password to his computer. And, well, you can see that she is not so pretty anymore, has met some kind of fate. For some reason, she has become Nosferatu. Hey, Imalia, how come you hate Tawny Sessions so much?
Before this neat little makeover, I used to be a model. I was all over the place. TV, magazines, billboards. I mean, I was hot. Super hot. And I knew it. Which is why Gary decided to invite me into his freaky little family.
What do you mean Gary invited you?
Nosferatu have a sixth sense of humor.
Yeah?
Sometimes they feel that their victims, namely moi in this particular case, have an overabundance of vanity and need to be taught an important life lesson.
I see. So, what happened?
Well, I had just won Guy Magazine's The Most Ridiculously Hot Chick in the Known Universe. And when I came home after the ceremony, lo and behold, Gary was sitting there on my couch with a martini in his hand. You fill in the blanks.
So, have you learned your life lesson?
Yeah, the lesson is life is a cold-hearted bitch, so now I get to be one, too. You get that? You need to write it down?
You've been a bit bitter, I see. So you can be really fucking mean to her, but there's, like, no purpose for that. Yeah, let's get back to Tawny Sessions. Why not just kill her?
I don't want to kill her. That's too quick and painless. I want to ruin her name in the business for good. I want to dig up something on her that smells so bad even the tabloids will think twice about printing it.
Okay, sounds cool. So, what's stopping you?
Gary says that everyone has to lay low until this thing with the prince cools down. Until then, I'm stuck here watching the whole world kiss Tawny's big fat ass.
Maybe I could help you out. What would I need to do?
I have some wireless cameras that I need you to set up in her apartment. One in her bedroom, one in her bathroom, and one in her kitchen. I'm sure you'll see good places to hide them once you're there.
What else?
Once the cameras are in place, you'll need to hook them up to the network. Log into her computer using the password Cleopatra. From there, you'll be able to activate the camera.
Okay, what do you think you're gonna see?
Who cares? Sex, drugs, bad hygiene. Everyone gets a little dirty when the door is closed. Tawny's no different and probably worse than most.
Okay, what's in it for me?
Look, I'll definitely make it worth your while if you do it right. But listen, I don't want her dead. I want her to suffer. Get in and get out without her knowing about it. Understand?
Fine, I'll do it.
You will? Great. Here are the cameras. She lives in Hollywood, an apartment building right across from the Lucky Star Motel. I had someone here dig up a spare key to her apartment for me. Take that, too.
Alright, thanks. I'll take care of it. So, it's a little, ridiculous, bitter revenge that we're gonna help out with. I don't know why exactly we're gonna do that, but, we're going to. Isn't there something on the ground in here? I feel like there's a blue blood pack. There used to be something in one of these rooms. It was like an artifact. I thought it was in here. I mean, a lot of things have been moved around. Alright, that's her room. That door was where we just went. This door doesn't open. That's Mitnick. This door doesn't open. I don't remember if, as a Nosferatu, you get to live down here. I'm pretty sure I've played through as the Nosferatu once. I've played through as everyone. I just don't recall. So you gotta get over this janky little bridge thing here. You can fall in, and it's a bit annoying. Alright, now we're on our way to see Gary. Gary is my favorite voice acting in this entire game. He's pretty funny. Stupid outward opening doors.
By the clack-smack cracking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. I don't remember seeing you on the guest list for the dinner party. We're having a wrap party for the Misfits, about 40 years late. Cast and crew only, boss.
Where are you?
Maybe I'm in your head. Uh-oh. You might have picked up one of those psychoses so common to new kindred.
I just need to talk to you.
We are talking, but you aren't listening, boss.
Who are you?
Maybe I'm a ghost. Oh, come on. Don't tell me you just stumbled down here. What I need to know is why you're here.
Let's talk face to face.
I'm over here, boss. Wait, maybe I'm over here. Or maybe I'm behind you with a hatchet in my hand.
Nope.
Or did you ever stop to think that your fear, if given a voice, would sound like this?
What do you want?
I don't know, boss. You tell me. After all, I didn't crash your party.
I'm here to talk about the Ankaran sarcophagus.
You don't say. Wake up, boss. Who do you think you're dealing with? Why else would LaCroix send you on this snipe hunt? Oh, that's right. I know you work for the prince.
Man, everyone knows that. Why did you ask then?
Because I like the sound of my own voice. It's not every day we get visitors, boss. I needed to hear it from you. You're a long way from home, and neither the prince nor Isaac nor Nines have any domain down here. Tread carefully.
Who are you? Show yourself.
Are you sure, boss? You don't want my image in your subconscious. It's the stuff nightmares are made of.
Yes. Come on out.
Careful what you wish for. You just might get it.
Yeah?
Behind you, boss. Boo!
So you could say some really entertainingly mean stuff. We're just gonna go with the pragmatic response here. Who are you?
What? You don't recognize me from the pictures? Gorgeous Gary Golden? Don't tell me you missed Pirate Town or Tap Hotel. Little before your time, eh, boss? Well, those days are long past. Nowadays, it's just Gary.
All right, delighted. Now, where's the sarcophagus?
Where did it go? That thing seems to get around more than Mae West. Why, might I ask, should I give you that information?
Because I got rid of that Tzimisce for you?
Oh, my hero. Had it not been for that damn Tzimisce, you'd still be searching under rocks for us. It was hardly a favor, but I know where your prince's prize is. There's very little that doesn't leak down into this place. Tell me, boss, you ever gone up against a Quay-Jin?
Yeah, I have. Hundreds. I'm a Quay-Jin death machine.
That's a good one, boss. You've been feeding near the skids again? The Quay-Jin are vampires, but not like kindred. Sometimes known as the vampires of the East.
Yeah, we faced one of those.
They ain't kin, boss. They're just someone else that, if you ain't being careful, might give you the final death.
Tell me more.
Even for old Gary, there ain't much more to tell. You see, I sent an agent, Barabbas, to snoop around Chinatown, do a little hacking, make a few contacts. But he hasn't been calling lately, and it's breaking my heart.
Damn it, what is this? Every time I need something, someone wants a favor.
Welcome to Undeath, boss. Aided a hoot. You up for a little trip to Chinatown? You're in no danger there. Me? Best you don't mention my name there, boss. That's the going rate for my info right now. You get our chum back from Chinatown. I'll give you what you need.
All right. Deal. Tell me what I need to do.
The Golden Temple in Chinatown. It's a piss-poor copy of a real place. Looks like it'd be more at home in a theme park. That I saw is where you'll find the leader of the L.A. Quay-Jin. They call her Ming Zhao. Sounds dangerous? No, this ain't a suicide mission, boss. You'll be more of a curiosity than a threat. Talk to Zhao. Ask her where my boy is and get him back. Once he's safe, I'll tell you everything you need to know about the sarcophagus.
Aren't the kindred at war with the Quay-Jin?
Not that I know of. It's like the eye of the hurricane right now. Don't make those winds Titans blow, boss.
Alright. Sounds dangerous. Got anything I can use to protect myself?
Let's see what I got. Use your head and your eyes. Chinatown's more liable to off you than 10 Hollywoods, but not if you're smart.
Okay. Fine, I'll go. You better keep your end of the deal.
Of course. What kind of a monster do you take me for? There is a method to my madness, boss. There's a payphone in Chinatown.
I'm sure there's more than one.
Once Barabbas is safe. Until then, you'll never know where I am.
Alright. It's as good as done. Bye.
Miss me, boss?
No. Alright, so that's Gary. So we got a bunch of new stuff that we can do now. We got some side quests. Yeah. Side quests galore. And then, of course, the main quest has us now going to Chinatown. So that's the last big area, the last sort of durable area that you can go back and forth from. There's lots of stuff to do in Chinatown, too. So it'll be fun. We are in about the 4th act of the game now. We've made quite a bit of progress. And we pop out right back in the Hollywood Cemetery. Here we go. So we have the quest for Tawny Session, or for Imalia. To do that, we need to be quite stealthy. Our sneaking is 5. We could make it a little bit better, although I'm not sure I really want to spend points on that. We may, on this side quest, we may be a little bit save scummy, because it can be a little bit tricky, because it's sneaking in a small area. You'll see when we get there. Is this room still locked? Hey, Romero, you're back.
How's that whole blood-sucking thing working out for you?
Not bad. How are things in the cemetery?
Moon comes up, dead come out, hammer comes down. TV gets lousy reception. All in all, life's having a round swell.
All right. Nice to hear it. Goodbye. We can steal some ammo. You got anything cool in here, dude? Obviously, he's done with his session with the prostitute we acquired for him. I mean, we've been gone for a while, so that only makes sense. Let's see, I think talking to Isaac at this point doesn't net you any more XP, but I think there's an interesting bit of dialogue that we can get there, so we're going to go back and talk to him. Back in Hollywood. That lovely, relaxing background music. Right. So let's see. We dealt with... Yeah, we've gotten most of the stuff done in Hollywood except for the things that we just got. The stuff for Mitnick, it's a series of quests, and we'll have to go back to our haven to start that out. The Lucky Star, the place where Tawny Sessions is right across from the Lucky Star Hotel, so that's just down the street. But let's have a chat with Isaac first and see if he has anything interesting to say. And remember, since this is a restoration mod, there are some things that I haven't seen, so it's always helpful to go check out new dialogue.
Evening.
King's Way. There was a Tzimisce. Notice I've used the past tense.
Exceptional. Come by in a little while. I should have something for you then.
All right, I'll stop by later to pick it up. Thanks, Isaac. So that's, I think that's one of the things that's restored. It's not entirely added in. It's that in the base game, you just, the conversation flag or whatever didn't work right, and so you couldn't get that little reward. Okay, so let's try out this quest for Imalia. So here we go. I'm over here. And like I said, we may end up being a little bit save scummy on this one because it's a bit irritating. So what you want to do, I'm going to put on my heavy clothing, because that will put my dexterity back up by 1. Oops. So you'll see my sneaking is now 6 rather than 5, so that's good. And we'll have blood buff ready. Oh, I should drink some blood. So that we have plenty to use. All right, so we're gonna save right in front of this door here. Okie dokie. Here we go. All right, so there's Tawny. So you need to sort of stand around for a little while to get any of their movement patterns down, because she doesn't just stand there, as you can see. So she's walked elsewhere. Let's get our blood buff going. So we're going to try and get around. So there are little light up places to put the cameras. So that's 1 down. We have to get into the bathroom as well, so we need to wait for Dude to stop peeing. And then we'll also need to get into the kitchen. He's got a gun, jeebus. Just walking around the house, taking a piss with a handgun. No, there's no one back here, dude. Oh, shit. The only thing saving us at the moment is that room divider. That dude was talking on a gun, not a phone. Idiot. No, don't go back to the bathroom. Just kick the door in the bathroom. All right. I'm gonna see if we can put this in here while he's peeing. Dude, you got some, like, prostate issues. Okay, Amalia is currently in the kitchen. So we may need to go back into here and wait, see if she walks back out of the kitchen. We're going to have to go back into the bedroom and log onto the computer. So this isn't the ideal order to do all this in, but it was the order that came up by the movement patterns of the people. Gonna have a little juice box while I'm waiting. Okay. Guy's just gonna go back and forth to the bathroom, apparently. She's gonna stay in here. These wireless cameras are incredibly obvious. Right, so now we have to get to the computer. No, don't see me, dude. So I see they haven't really... This place was always difficult because, like, the AI of the people just seems to be weird. Obviously, if you have obfuscate, that is if you're a Nosferatu or a Malkavian, this is much easier because you can just be invisible. Right, he finally went elsewhere. We already have... Hey, let me... We already have the password. Oops. God, why can't I type? 3 cameras detected. Nicely done. I can't wait to see dirty little Tawny in action. We're monitoring from here. Get out quietly and come back. Okay, so now we must run the gamut back out of this place. Yeah, I know, I need blood. So, shit, fuck, damn, run. Or don't run, but, you know. God, dude, get off the phone. Alright, I need to drink some more blood here. Ugh. I am totally not here. You did not see me? And she's finally moving and coming back to the dining room area. Alright, we got in and out in the first try, no problem. This is another one of those quests where it's also helpful to save beforehand, because sometimes you'll think that you got out just fine without, you know, and you've met the criteria for everything. Oops. But you accidentally just barely tripped something and they sort of technically knew you're there, some garbage like that. So kind of like what happened when we did the stripper assassin quest. There's, you know, it's like, oh, I heard you all the way across the street. And I was like, but how? Why? What happened? Okay, so now we have to go back down to the sewers to claim our reward from Amalia. Yeah. I think that's the last time you ever have to go back to the sewers. You don't have to go back and forth to get your rewards from Mitnick, or at least I don't think you do. And it's to get back to the the Warrens, you have to go through the cemetery here. Thankfully, you don't have to go back through the sewers every time. I mean, you couldn't even if you wanted to, I think, because you can't go back to Kingsway anymore. I mean, and you wouldn't really want to. There's nothing to do there once you've dealt with that story issue. Just like, you know, you can't go back to Grout's mansion, and there'd be no reason to, because, well, it burned down, for one. Okay, I just gotta try and remember. I think it's this one. No, that's where the tape was hidden. Okay, maybe it's on this side. I always forget. Did I? Okay, so it must have been in one of those two and I just missed it. Oh, here we are. Now back down into the Warrens with us. I'm going to look around the Warrens because I'm pretty sure there's an item or two down there that I want to find. And after we do that, after we talk to Amalia and explore around the Warrens a little bit, we will end this episode. Yeah, that's weird, dude. You can't really talk to Gary again, just to, like, chat. It doesn't work that way. He makes himself scarce. Alright, so let's talk to Amalia and then check around the Warrens for some loot. Alright, just make sure that there's nothing in this room. No. I feel like there's some item down here that makes your stealth last longer or something. Oh no. Her door is... Oh, I was about to say her door is bugged. Alright, so there's now a newspaper here. Actually, you should talk to her first.
Did see the papers? She killed herself. Can you believe it? After the story hit the tabloids, she swallowed half a bottle of Valium and washed it down with a fifth of gin. It couldn't have been more perfect.
Well, I tried to be thorough. Now, hand over the cash. So,
Here, you definitely...
we just got paid to get someone to kill themselves, which is obviously not good. And you lose some humanity, obviously, for that. Thanks, Rotting Queen. See ya. We got $400 to get someone to kill themselves. And this is why. Tawdry session. Supermodel caught in threesome with boyfriend and llama. So, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so that's that with her. Okay. Can't go in there. Is there anything in Mitnick's room that's interesting to us? Oh, Mitnick's not even in Mitnick's room. He's out doing his thing. Alright, so let's go back into the rest of the Warrens. Again, being careful not to fall into the whatever the hell that is. I mean, is it tar? Like, I know that Los Angeles is like built over tar pits or something. Right. So there are two paths. Hello. Now, there's a skeleton hanging from the ceiling there. Okay. I feel like there used to be something in a pile of garbage out here. I don't see anything. It may be that it's not there anymore for some reason. There's like a CD. I could turn my auspex on. I think... Oh no. Am I stuck on something there? Alright. Oh, I can't use disciplines down here. Lame. Okay. Just look around, see if I can find anything anywhere. Looking in these piles of trash. Oh, here it is. CD-ROM. So, I don't know if that actually is useful for anything, but we now have it. Here's an entirely different bridge. Was this here before? I feel like this is added, because it goes absolutely nowhere. It's just a bridge. Alright. So we can look over the tar pits. Alright, so we found what we had, we came down to do, we found what we were looking for. So now we are going to end this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We are moving along in the storyline. Hopefully you want to see more. If you did enjoy it, please hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more, then please subscribe to my channel. If you're not going to do either of those things, then I don't care what you do.